Welcome to the Electronics Engineering Technology program at Quinsigamond Community College. I'm Jim Heffernan, the program coordinator, and I'm looking forward to meeting each of you and helping you reach your goals. Before you get into the details of coursework and lab activities, let's step back and look at the big picture. The Electronics Engineering Technology program is a hands-on experience. The labs are equipped with equipment and tools that are the type that are used in the workplace, and you're going to be building real-world marketable skills. Many of the courses are project-based, where you'll work with microcontrollers, industrial robots, and various other types of mechatronic systems. Okay, so here you are. All right, I know you don't look like that, but bear with me. And your goal may be to enter the workforce, may also be to continue to a four-year school. Now, the Electronics Engineering Technology program is primarily designed to prepare students with job skills that they can use to enter the workforce, but many of our students go on to four-year colleges as well. Well, Quinsigamond Community College is the bridge that can get you there. Now, when you join the workforce, the skills that you have enable you to add value to that organization, and in return, you'll get paid. So these are some different ways that technicians add value. Technicians build things. Technicians test things and troubleshoot. And part of testing and troubleshooting is to be able to fix things. Technicians also communicate information. It could be in the form of reports, written reports, or in the form of a spreadsheet with some numbers and calculations, or it could be in the form of a drawing, a diagram, a schematic. Technicians also help customers, so they have to have good customer relations skills. Now, if you want to get an idea of what kind of opportunities are out there in the central Massachusetts area, I've been compiling a map of companies that have hired our students or have posted looking for graduates. And so if you zoom in, you see that in the Worcester area, there's a whole cluster, and there's a whole bunch of companies out here to the east a little bit, and a lot more sort of further out toward Boston. And if you click on one of these tags, it has a company website. So here's an example of a company that's in Worcester. And most companies have a little link somewhere that shows what kinds of careers are available, what kind of positions are open. So you see there's some assembler, some technician positions here. So you can use this map. The PowerPoint is posted, so you should be able to get to this map and take a look at it for yourself. And if you're interested in getting a little more information about some of the various job categories that technicians fill, there's some links here that you can explore on your own as well. So let's talk about your role as a student. There are a couple of keys to succeeding in college, and I'm just going to put a few of them here. The first one is putting time in outside of class. There's a formula for college, which is that for every hour of lecture, you should plan on spending 2 hours outside class. Now, you may not have to do that every week. Sometimes you may have to do more, sometimes less, but that's the general formula. So that means if you're taking a 15 credit academic load, which is considered full-time, that's 15 hours of time in class. Planning on 30 hours of time outside would add up to 45 hours. So that's like a full-time job. Now, for the technology courses, we offer them in 5-hour blocks. Roughly breaks down to 2.5 hours of lecture, 2.5 hours of lab. Again, it varies from week to week. So you should plan on 3 to 5 hours outside of that scheduled class period for studying, doing homework assignments, and writing lab reports. So that's really a big part of it. Just try to plan that time into your schedule every week, and that's going to make a big difference. Another thing is to ask questions. Don't ever be embarrassed about asking a question that you think it's maybe a dumb question. I can guarantee you someone else in the class wants to ask the same question, and maybe they're afraid to. So don't assume that you know something. Think clearly, think carefully about what you're doing, and ask questions. And the third point is to connect with your classmates and help each other out when you can. So these are the skills and abilities that you're going to be developing in this program. And some of them are general skills that you could apply to any job, even if you don't end up working in technology. These are things like being able to read, write, and speak clearly, applying math concepts to real problems. Paying attention to details is important as well. Showing up on time with a good attitude, working with others on a team, and using a word processor to write reports, and also being able to use a spreadsheet to collect data and do calculations. So some of the technical skills you'll be learning are things like reading wiring diagrams and schematics, learning how to use multimeters, oscilloscopes, function generators, and other equipment, being able to build and wire circuits, being able to troubleshoot problems. You'll be working with microcontrollers, programmable logic controllers, robotics, meaning industrial robotics and also sort of general robotics. Now, the last skill that's a very important skill area, we don't actually cover it in the electronics engineering technology program, but it's great to have some CAD background as well. So here's my contact info. If you have any questions or if you just want to discuss anything or get some advice, please don't hesitate to contact me. I will be available. Good luck, and we'll see you around.